everybody, this is Salvi here with the VTuber news coming right up for you. Before that, of course, smash that subscribe button, hit that bell, and the like button as well, and let's get right into it. Kaminari Clara is a member of FaZe Connect. She is a female English-speaking VTuber. I believe she also speaks Japanese, so she's bilingual. At least she understands it a bit. It is bilingual. So we are going to talk about what is going on with her, because she does have some big news. That's why she's in the news today. We have stages set. It's showtime. Kaminari Clara is dressed and ready to impress in the Twilight Reverie Lounge. As you know, I'd already talked about the Twilight Reverie Lounge with others in other portions of this and other times before. It is something that's going to be happening at Offkai in October 18th in San Diego. Performance is sure to be electrifying. Hope you're ready to get amped at Offkai Fest 2025, live on October 18th. And Music Box in San Diego, California. So this is hers. It is kind of like a 20s swinger style. Not the other type of swinger, but these are like the swinger type of 1920s style. It is like an old school lounge. It's awesome. I like this. I like it. I like the look of it, like what they're doing. It is going to be at Music Box San Diego. Art by Ren. And of course, Ren Kai, as purchase admission is Offkai Expo store here. And you can learn more here. We're going to take a quick look at both sites if they load for me, which, you know, sometimes they do take forever to actually load. So I do apologize for that. This is the Music Box SD Offkai Fest. I'm not going to log in because I don't have anything for Offkai. It's going to be purchasing admission. The people who are going to be there are going to be these people mentioned here, at least the ones that are so far being mentioned for this place. You can actually go 65 for prior to 10/18 general admission, 80 early access admission to get in there early, 85 on 10/18, and VIP standing area 140, and second level, third level VIP table seating, where you can get an actual table, is $200. Of course, that's going to be that because the table is, well, it takes more space, and that's why they charge a little bit more for that. But still, it's great to see that Clara is going to be getting a chance to be at the lounge and you know, strut her stuff there. Kaminari Clara is a part of FaZe Connect. I believe she is FaZe Connect JP, even though you mainly see her speaking English nowadays. We have some stuff about her, of course, earlier, about Offkai and her actually being a part of the Offkai Reverie Lounge, but we never went down what was happening here, the Twilight Reverie Lounge. So there are some people who are happy. She got a 10, performance is spectacular, finally get the time on stage, Kiara, the voice of the angel, but you also get Tony Cook, she's going to do an amazing job. There are people who are very, very, very happy of it. Some people are like, I'm back this day. The reason why they're talking about her being back is, if you remember, there was some drama with her, as I mentioned in the section as well, with her secondary character, her side character, seeing of all the stuff here that's going to be happening. Some people are WTF no EU. I understand the feeling, but people are like, please. Some people just taking, you know, some serious looks at her are LFG. Some are like, yes. Clara, the same Clara who was celebrating someone getting blank. I like FaZe, but this is a hard no for me. Because like I said before, she did have a situation where her PL didn't necessarily celebrate, but did say that the person who had that happen was a horrible human being overall, and that I think they don't feel bad for it or something like that. Basically, that they're not crying over it, and that the person was horrible, and they passed away. I don't have those same feelings. I don't agree with those feelings, but those are something that she did try to do, separating herself from Kaminari Clara. So that was a separate situation, but people found out who she was. People found out what she did. So of course, you're going to have people who are going to be very angry. It says, nah. People are like, you know, looking bad. It's like, no. I don't think this is a good look. You think it is? Nope, not Clara again. No thanks. Kindly no thank you. After the stunt she pulled. Gross. Evil person. You know, outfit does look great. Y'all, so mad. I don't think I can continue to support FaZe. They're going to keep her on. They can't keep her down. Disgusting. The cancel culture thing. This is what people are talking about. The whole situation that happened there. Of course, there's going to be some children in the comment section LMAO. Looking forward to her performance. That FaZe Connect official account didn't repost this. No, thank you. She supports blank and glorifies blank against people she doesn't agree with. Definitely not somebody I want to go see. Well, isn't that a fast suspension? Then again, money needs to be made. At least there's some closure here, so I can focus on my wonderful week. Hopefully she focuses on singing well and nothing else. Give the crowd a good show and no more drama. The reason why they're saying suspension is because there has been a bit since she has done any kind of recordings overall or any kind of streams from what it looks like. And yes, there are a lot of people her asking for a public apology and things like that. I did want to put it in a separate section from the original because, it is different stuff. I will show you her YouTube channel right now. And here are her live streams. I have a feeling it really does look to me right now like some things were swiped, were wiped, were kind of either unlisted or some sort of thing like that, because it seems like 2 months ago was the last time she streamed, and it does seem like she hasn't streamed any time after the situation happened. I think some things were wiped, and also the fact that she hasn't come back at all to streaming during that time makes people feel it was a stealth suspension. Sometimes companies, what they do is they're like, lay low, they know it's you, we know it's you, lay low until we can figure out what the heck we're gonna do to make sure you don't get hate, to make sure you don't get trolls in your chat, to make sure you don't get that kind of stuff. Lay low, and it looks like that's what's happening right now. A lot of people take it as suspension. There is no official word from Face Connect whether it is or isn't, so we can only speculate at this point. Either way, whatever they decide to do, the thing that you can't stop is that she is going to be doing that thing in Offkai, and people are very, very big mad about that. YUY, an angel for hire professional victim VTuber, at least self-described that way, who made their triumph return about 5 days ago or so, as of the time of recording, probably longer since, you're watching it, etc. She had a lot of serious things happen to her. She kind of goes over this, which is what I'm going to be talking about. That's why she's in the news. It is just her story. Let her tell it in her own words.
And that if I ever did come back somehow, I would never be able to talk about my personal life again, much less show you any of myself or my dog or my kitchen, on camera. And that is because I started receiving recurrent emails from a couple of individuals.
That's scary.
Who were very dead set, not maliciously, but dead set on finding out everything about me.
Oh, stalkers. Oh, dear lordy.
I have to word this very carefully. I was providing a lot of information at the time, updates essentially on stream about how I was doing physically and the places I had to go to get checked out.
Because she had some severe health issues, and yes, she did have to get herself checked out. And that's why she was gone for a bit, and she, was off and on for a bit.
And my personal details were being narrowed down day by day.
Damn.
And these were, recurrent emails. It got really bad to the point that I just stopped posting updates on socials, and that is why I was very silent for the period of a few months. And I think it's okay to talk about now because it's been so long, and also because I am in kind of a interesting position, both due to my circumstances and due to my own fault. As you know, I'm an independent streamer.
Yes.
I don't have reliable sources or a company or a manager to report anything to. I don't have coworkers that I can really share in these experiences with, and I also don't have really many friends, and that is my own fault.
Same here.
And I
can agree
handle
with. I can
all
see
of
that.
my correspondences myself, and it got so bad. I'm thinking about this example that I want to provide right now. This will tell you is just if you get messages like that, you don't reply to them, obviously, and I never did, but you also never bring them up in public ever.
Oh yeah, they want that attention.
I feel very nervous doing so, but it was so bad. My disease process was being hypothesized upon repeatedly, in detail, by someone who clearly had a lot of insight, both into anatomy and physiology, as well as the resources available to me in my general geographic area.
That is
and
crazy.
It got very, very specific. Specifically because where I live, it's a bit different from the US in that we have a public healthcare system, so all of our systems, all of our networks, our health authorities, all of the care locations, facilities, they are all kind of intertwined. And because the budget is more limited, a lot of facilities are put together in the same place.
Oh no. That makes it easier to
And it's also
track.
very like organized by municipalities.
Oh
so
no.
Each city gets like one specific center of this sort, and that's it. And they're all pretty condensed together, but because it's all run by the same people up above, right? That's how specific it got. And, you know, I can say right now, like, that emailer could be wrong, that he could be right. I'm not gonna say which. It's terrifying either way. And this I can say it pretty openly, like, it added... I've been talking very objectively about the details that they were trying to touch upon to get to me. But they didn't offer up these details as a threat. They didn't write me with that tone ever. They wrote me with a very, like, sick kind of carrying tone, just wanting to help. And wanting to be my boyfriend, basically.
Oh god, no. That makes it creepy.
And it was because of that attitude that I really thought about just quitting altogether. Because not only was it a threat to my personal safety, I felt like me doing all of this, especially compared to the literal healthcare environment that I came from, I felt like I was not providing a net positive on society. I felt like I was doing more harm than good.
Well, that's
to
not good
people.
to think, yeah.
Like, my thoughts were so dark. I was philosophically, like, looking into things and wondering if, like, streamers as a whole were good for society.
And she continues on about, you know, her negative thoughts about, you know, whether she was actually doing well, what she should do about this person. She did end up going a little bit more into detail about how her family helped her kind of feel better, supported her a ton, and made sure that she felt like, you know, she could still do what she wants to do. She could still do what she desires to do without having to worry about whether she's giving a lot or doing a lot. And just by doing what she's doing, she's giving a lot to her community, which is what really matters. But that whole situation, the stalking situation, scared the heck out of her, as it would with me. It wasn't done for malicious intent, but it was done with a very, very, very overly parasocial, like beyond parasocial feeling, and that scares the crap out of anybody, even a dude like me. Maid Mint, or Mint Phantom, is a female VTuber who has, of course, grown a ton. She is a Phantom Maid VTuber who right now has done this over here, which is a basically a custom voice pack for Nanoplasm. And Nanoplasm has, of course, gotten permission from her to post this. Let's see exactly what it is here.
Am I getting held up? Do you want me to shake down? OMG, are you trying to rob me of my possessions? OMG, are you gonna watch me wiggle my little hips?
Oh my god.
OMG, here I go, shaking my booty. OMG.
Oh dear lordy. This was a response to the custom voice pack thing for Mint Phantom here. She said I could post this. 169 bookmarks. Mint bleh. Mint responded. She's having a stroke. I don't expect her to go bleh every time in the emoji, but she did. She did do the emoji every single time. And this is freaking Maid Mint doing what, of course, she does best, which is this here. Of course, this was on January 25th that this popped out. It was basically, she actually ended up doing this. It was January 25th, 2025, and that's where she did it from, showing the whole Metal Gear Solid collection, all that kind of thing. So it was, this person saw it, this nanoplasm saw it, and was like, you have to do this now. You absolutely have to do this now. So there you go. I love that she ran with it. I love that she didn't take herself too seriously and just had fun with it. Tenma Miami is a part of the Canadian company FaZe Connect. They are a VTuber. Among them, they do live in Japan themselves, but they are always called the Canadian Fox of the White Fox of FaZe Connect. They're always called Canadian, even if they're not. They could be living in Japan, but they're still Canadian to everybody. Let's take a look at what's happening here, because they are having an outfit stream. Something new is in the air, a new form for an old fox. Join Tenma on September 28th as she reveals her new blessed foxy self. That's going to be on Sunday, of course. And let's take a look at what she has to offer. It is a new Miko look with, a nine-tailed fox. She's becoming a nine-tailed fox. Nice. And that is on September 28th. And it, of course, is having her, whoa, crazy, yo! And as well, new outfit stream waiting room, which is, of course, just a waiting room for things that are going to be happening soon. Cryo, Tamamo Shrine Maiden helps you sleep while bashing you over the head repeatedly and cussing you out ASMR when. Oh, she's going to have to do that type of ASMR now. Fruit Gummy, the Gummy Bear song. Oh, God, the Gummy Bear song. Oh, no, not that one. The hype is real. People, I miss Tenma. Miss Tenma, and this is Watermelon. For those who don't know, Watermelon is a meme for Watame. But yeah, it is great to see that she has been given this opportunity to have a whole new look. Welcome back, everybody, to the VTuber Showcase, the place where I like to showcase up-and-coming VTubers of various sizes, shapes, forms, types, everything in between. The reason why I do this is to promote others instead of promoting myself, because that is what I want in the VTuber community, people to promote others and bring them up. So today we're talking about ShowyVT, who is a spoiled Sakura Fox goddess LootTuber, and of course they also do regular stuff, and they are very open about what they do and their content, which is great. Bakery owner by morning, Sakura Shrine Goddess at night. And let's take a look at something that they've done recently when it comes to content.
Okay, guys! Button time! Button.
They're just busy. One guy's in the corner doing I don't know what.
Oh, this makes me so happy. I'm surrounded by such amazing people, and we're raising money for.
So yeah, they're raising money for a good cause and charity at that moment. But let's take a look at some other stuff here, which is their ASMR channel. It is up to you whether you go and take a look at the ASMR channel or not. That is the main channel that I can see that they have when it comes to that kind of stuff. So, of course, they do that ASMR stuff with keyboards, other things like that. It is a risky endeavor, but a good endeavor nonetheless. Thank you so much, Showy, for allowing me to showcase you on my channel. I do hope this helps you in some way. Thank you guys for watching as always, and of course take a look, and if you enjoy everything, like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell notification icon, all those things that YouTube asks of you. Really do appreciate you. Have a wonderful day.